About what we call inferring, and remember how I asked you if you learned about inferring yet in your classroom, right? And you were like, maybe not so much.
Yeah,
but I think the more that I talk about it, you'll know what it is. Okay? So we're going to make this chart together, and it's at the top of the chart is just inferring. And when you infer, when you're reading, say that with me, infer.
Infer.
When you are reading and you infer, it's thinking beyond the text. We know the text is the book, right?
Yeah.
So it's thinking beyond or outside of the book. Because when you're reading, is the author going to write everything that he can in that book? He might leave some things out to make you go, oh, I wonder, right? I wonder. That's what inferring is. So when you're inferring, you're not usually doing anything out loud. It's all in your head. And you're thinking about, what clues do I have from the text? What do the words say? And what are things that I already know? And I could put those two things together, and I can figure out that something, what really happened? It's kind of like that light bulb going off, like, boing! I figured it out, right?
Yeah.
So you're using clues from what you're reading, and things that you already know, and figuring out something that wasn't fully said in the book. So something that maybe the author isn't telling you, making you you have to kind of figure that out, okay? You could do this in your head when you're reading. You could do this when you're reading with me or Mrs. Brummel. You can do this when you're writing in your reading response notebook. If you're writing in your reading response and you've made an inference or you're inferring, you could start it like this. I think, or this could mean, or maybe, what's the word? Because. So here's what I want you to do. Now sometimes when we first learn how to do this, it's hard. So I thought, well, let's use a picture to help us learn how to infer. So in just a minute, I'm going to put a picture up here on my board. Okay? You're going to look at it, and you're going to look and say, okay, I see this, and I know this, so I infer this. I'll help you, okay? And we're going to fill out this chart. Interesting inferences. Now, when I put this picture up here, I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
What?
Because remember, when you're reading, you have to read and you have to think about what you already know.
Like, okay? I think I could mean me.
Yes, because. So we're going to look at the picture. You're going to tell me one thing that you see in the picture. You're going to tell me what's in your brain. What do you know that connects with this? And what inference can you make? What can you come up with? You ready? Okay, I think you'll get it. Okay, don't shout anything out yet, all right? Just look up here at my picture. It'll take a second just to heat up. So remember, what's in the picture, what's in your brain, and what your inference is. What can you figure out from these things to help you understand? Okay, it's coming. Let me turn off this one set of lights. Is that better? Here, let me try that. No, a little bit. Okay.
So 3, so we can both answer, right? We all can answer.
Look at that picture. Maybe it'd be better if it was a little dark. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see in that picture? And then what can you use in your brain that you already know to figure out what's going on in this picture? Trinity?
I know there's a rock and there was people standing on it.
Okay. There's a rock and there's people standing on it. Okay. Rock with people on it. Trinity, what do you know about that? What do you know about a rock with people standing on it?
I know it's outside.
And it's outside. Okay. You want to help her?